Hey everybody, I hope everyone is well after the holidays, after a new year. I hope you're having a great New Year's 2022. Everyone's saying it's going to be the best year of their lives. Is it going to be the best year of your life? So I'm coming back from university and I was thinking today, I wanted to share my thought that exercising brings out your imagination. Exercising allows you to imagine more, go deeper into that imagination. And so I want to know what your thoughts are on this, because the way I see it is when you exercise, well, depending on the reason you exercise, to lose weight, for the discipline, to become fit, to impress your girl or your guy, when you go hard on exercising and you reach the point where you can't go anymore, where you're exhausted, fatigue, the point of fatigue, and you keep going, you keep pushing, you keep running or lifting those weights, or you're doing whatever you're doing, it gets to the point where you're thinking of the reason you're doing it. So depending on your reason, on your why you're doing everything you're doing, gets to the point where while you're pushing, you start thinking of your why, the reason you're doing what you're doing, and you keep going on, you keep exercising, you continue, you keep pushing, and you don't quit. I'm passing school right now, and so this is why I believe this. Exercising brings out your imagination, pushing yourself even more, to discover how you would imagine yourself in the future, or what you really want out of life, out of yourself. What do you think of this? I think this is really the point. Once you keep pushing yourself, try it. Do something you don't like or you like. That's difficult, that's hard. Like exercising is not easy for most people. If you're unfit, if you don't work out every day, it's not going to be easy for you to run for an hour or to lift so much weight. It gets difficult at some point, and you should keep pushing. And so when you do that, when you try that, and think of this video and tell me, did you actually think of your why? When you reach the point of fatigue, you think of the why and keep going. I mean, that's the same for everything, right? If you're a student, when you're studying, it reaches a point where you think you're fatigued, you think you're burnt out. I don't believe in burnout. I think it's BS. So it reaches a point where you think you're fatigued and you think you can't go anymore. But that's the story you keep telling yourself: to stop, to quit, to rest, to take a break. That doesn't work. That doesn't work for anybody. Doesn't work for you, doesn't work for me, doesn't work for anybody. You take a break, then you gotta do the work later. If you're not a student, if you're working and reaches a point after so many hours of working, maybe you had your lunch break, maybe you don't even have a lunch break, reaches a point after so many hours of working that you think to yourself, can't wait to get out of here. But then you think of your why, or you think of the reason you're doing it, or maybe you have to do it because you need the money or you need the education or whatever the reason is. Keep going. And exercising allows you to, especially early in the morning, when you exercise alone, or especially listening to music. Exercising and listening to music is amazing. So when you try to do this, you think of your why, and you imagine more of yourself. Maybe the why is the reason you're doing it, and the reason is the future. Maybe you want to do good for your family, you want to leave everybody better off. And thinking of that, try going deeper into that. While you're fatigued and you still go on, try going deeper into it. Imagine more. Imagine as what you're imagining. Imagine yourself being in that situation at that moment in time while you're exercising. So if you're imagining yourself on a private plane, on a jet, and you imagine this jet, I'd imagine yourself at that point in time looking at that jet. Imagine like you're walking up the stairs, looking at the leather seats. Lie to yourself. You do that every day. What's wrong with it? You're already doing it. You're lying to yourself. You can't do it. Lie to yourself and see this that doesn't exist yet. See it doesn't exist yet, so it can exist at some point. These are my thoughts today. Today is a Tuesday. The date is, I'm not sure of the date. Maybe it's the 9th of January. Maybe the 10th. It's a new year, 2022. We're going hard. We're going harder. But let's get it. Share your thoughts on this. Tell me what you think. If you like this video, give it a like, thumbs up. Give me a subscribe if you like it, so you can have more. Yeah, let's go.